Place out on third reading, final passage, House Bill 1935. Clerk, read the bill.
HB 1935 by Frullo relating to carrying of certain knives.
Chair recognizes Representative Frullo.
Thank you, members. This is a knife bill we talked about yesterday, removing or simplifying the items there, and I move passage.
Mr. Moody, for a purpose.
Mr. Speaker, will the gentleman yield for a couple questions?
You betcha.
So I know we adopted, I believe, the Dutton Amendment yesterday on second reading on this bill,
Yes, sir.
and that created a location-restricted knife.
Correct.
So it's a new concept, but it mimics other restrictions that we place on weapons in terms of locations they can and can't be carried. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, and we struck out and we left as a location-restricted knife a knife that is a blade over 5.5 inches.
Correct. That was the law before this bill, and that's the law after.
Well, the law before was also a lot of kind of odd terms: stiletto, dagger, all these other things. Right.
Correct.
So those more ambiguous terms have been removed as well.
Right.
And we've strictly gone back to, or we strictly limited it to the length of the knife at 5.5 inches. Is that correct?
Right before, because those terms were used in law, there was no definition of those items, and so this basically makes it easier for both citizens, law enforcement, and the courts to say, okay, that knife was over more than 5.5 inches, and that makes it the location-restricted knife.
Easier to prosecute in those cases, because now
I don't know about prosecuting, but it's easier for me as a citizen to know that my knife is legal.
To identify exactly what we're talking about, because those terms were fairly, like I said before, they were pretty ambiguous before.
Exactly. Right, it simplifies them.
Okay. Thank you very much. Did you have?
Yeah, thank you.
No, thank you.
Move passage.
Question occurs at final passage, House Bill 1935. It's a record vote. Clerk, ring the bell. Have all voted. 131 ayes and 1 nay. House Bill 1935 is finally passed.